Guys, I just had a super close run-in with what I'm thinking are hogs, a family of wild hogs. I haven't even gotten to the trail yet. I was walking on this road, and I was looking up at these trees, and I heard giant crashing in the woods. I didn't see them while I was walking, but I saw them a brief glimpse as they were running into the woods after they saw me. With the harsh sunlight that we have today, it creates some really dark shadows off in the woods, so I didn't even see them until they started running off. Whew, you gotta be careful. Got my heart racing. Whew, that was crazy. Dang it, I wish I would have seen them before. That would have made some good footage. Well, time to hit the trail. Now the only thing I think those could have been, there was multiple of them, were hogs or possibly black bear. I only saw a couple of small shapes running off. Pretty sure that they were hogs. I might not have gotten off so easy if it were a mama bear and some cubs. Yeah, there was multiple creatures, so I'm pretty sure it was a family of hogs. There we go. There's the trail. Well, what's up, Bigfooters and other outdoorly enthused folks? My name is Brady, and today we are back out in the wilderness of Mississippi. If you saw my last video, I think you have a pretty good idea where I'm at. But yeah, back out exploring. Right now I'm checking out this swamp right behind me. And this is actually where I saw and filmed the snake and the multiple lizards in my last video. So right now I'm just checking out the swamp, seeing if I can see any more wildlife. One of my favorite things about these boardwalks is that lizards are kind of attracted to them. Just walking along, you can often see lizards walking along the side. They're hard to catch. They're very fast. And there's no sneaking up on them with this hard wood under your feet, but very cool to see. So, just like last time, we're just gonna hike the trail today and see if we can find any cool wildlife. I made my way down to this little boat launch behind me. Here's the main bridge. So far I've seen turtles, I've seen fish, but no alligators. Although down here might not be the best spot to see an alligator. I would much rather be up on the bridge when I see one. This is a lovely spot though. This would be a nice spot to just sit and watch the creek. It'd be nice to fish here also. I left my fishing stuff in the car. I didn't feel like hiking around with it. Yeah, lovely spot. As I was walking along the boardwalk, I noticed this huge patch of laid down grass underneath this tree. Looks like a spot where either a big family of hogs or a herd of deer was laying down underneath the tree to get out of the sun. This is probably where a lot of animals are going to be on a day like this. It is very hot. I think it's the hottest day of the year so far. It's breaking 80 degrees, which isn't even close to as hot as it's going to get this summer, but I think it's the hottest day of the year so far. So animals are going to be down in a spot like this in shade to get out of this intense heat. Even though comparatively it's not even that intense. But yeah, a spot like this. That's why it's so hard to spot animals when the sun is right above head like this, because it creates harsh shadows underneath the trees, and dark hair-covered animals can hide there extremely well. So on a day like this, it's really hard to spot any large animals unless they're out in the open. Okay guys, got my Bigfooter locator stick here. I'm gonna do some wood knocks on one of these trees and see if there's any other Bigfooters in the area. I guess that means I'm the only Bigfooter in the area right now. No response. Well, no response calls, but check this out. Looks like there's a well-used trail right here. Hard to tell if it's hogs or deer. Probably hogs. Look at this. A lot of the foliage around here is all turned up. So probably hogs. Hogs have a tendency to do that. Yeah, this entire section of forest is all turned up. So probably hogs. Probably hogs. Okay, let's keep moving. Well, I just came across the first snake of the day. I caught a pretty good glimpse of it as it was crossing the trail and off into the brush. I identified that it was not venomous. Pretty sure it was just a rat snake, but it got off into the brush before I could get a grab on it. If I see another snake that I can positively identify, make sure it's not venomous, I'll try and get it up close for the camera. I've tried already to grab a few lizards, but they're just way too fast. So hopefully we can spot another snake so I can get them nice and close for the camera. Okay, this is probably about as far as we're gonna go today. I didn't bring as much water as I should have. I definitely don't want to push it too far. I want to stay plenty hydrated. I still have another water bottle. My Nalgene is about 2/3 empty. I want to have enough water to get out with enough time to get back to the car without being completely out of water. So I'm just taking a quick water break right now, and then I'm gonna start heading back. Hopefully we find some more cool animals on the way. There we go. Little turtle. Off the side of the road. There we go. Nice. Wow, what a way to end the day. I finished up my hike in the woods back there, and I came down to my car, and since the Pearl River is right here, I figured, well, I have fishing stuff, may as well throw a few lines in the water. So I grabbed my pole and started fishing in that spot down there, fishing for bass. I wasn't getting any bites. It's getting hot. Again, I was running out of water, so I figured, it's just about time to pack it up. And right then I looked downriver and noticed a large alligator swimming my way. I've been wanting to see an alligator ever since we moved to Mississippi, and this was my first time seeing an alligator in the wild. What a cool thing to see to wrap up the day. Not quite sure how large it is. I'm not real good at estimating size, especially an alligator's, which that was my first one seeing. I would say it was probably a good 6-foot alligator, 5 or 6 foot alligator. I mean, people tend to exaggerate whenever they see animals, especially animals that they've never seen before. But I mean, it looked really big, but I'll say it was probably a good 5 or 6 foot alligator. It was big. I just saw it floating on the top of the water, floating my way, submerge again, and it popped back up farther down, but that was too far away to get any good footage of it. So just a fantastic way to wrap up this day. We had a nice short hike out in the woods, saw some cool animals, some snakes, some lizards, but that was the highlight of my day. What a cool animal. But with that said, I just finished loading up the car and I'm gonna head back home. Thank you all so much for joining me for this video and for this hike. It was a lot of fun. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep squatching.